Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Today you are most compatible with Leo. You may be really kind in your energy today, okay? 7 a.m. could be important for you today, tomorrow, whenever you see this message, Cancer. But I'm recording for you on Saturday. Saturdays are the day of Saturn. Saturn brings the energy of your discipline, okay? Your restrictions, challenges, okay? Saturdays are traditionally the energy of agriculture. So growing, planting, sowing, crops. Cancer, you'll look nice in the color blue, or the color blue may appear in your day. Blue is the energy of your throat chakra, communication, self expression, or speaking truth, or maybe a fear of speaking the truth. Okay. What else, Cancer? Your good luck number for today is the number 82 or 28, which reduces down to 10. And 10s are completion, things coming to an end so that new things can begin, right? So, hey, hi, hello, Cancer. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energy today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos, Cancer. I appreciate all of the support. If you haven't subscribed already, do me a big favor, Cancer. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is a free way for you to support the channel, and YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed, so go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Cancer. So we're gonna do a love reading. We're gonna look at your next romantic encounter. Okay, now I originally wanted to, when I made the reading or decided to do the energy around the reading, I thought we were gonna get, like new energy, new people coming in, but not just for you, Cancer, with everybody. It's not always somebody new. So your next romantic encounter could could always be someone that you already know, and it might not always be a pleasant one. Okay. So let's see, Cancer. We're gonna take a look at the person coming in, the overall energies around them in regards to love from this deck, and then from the tarot we'll look and see what's causing the energy around them, and how they appear in the energy, their intentions towards you, and then the outcome. Okay, if you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I don't have the door open today because it is very cold. So I have to wait for it to warm up in the day. For it to get later in the day so it can warm up a bit. It is just after 10 a.m. as I record for you, Cancer. Leave me a comment. Let me know what time you're watching, where you're watching from, and how 7 a.m. Incorporated into your day. Okay. And then there'll always be a timestamp in the comments of all of my videos, Cancer, where you can forward through the shuffling to where I pull the first card. And we can put this one back. It's a deception. It says someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Okay. Now, doesn't have to be bad, right? Because although deception is, the energy is the energy, it just says someone is wearing a mask. So it could be the energy of someone who is acting like they don't care, but they really do. That's a positive way to take the energy, right? Gratitude says you need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. Okay. So gratitude and deception. Let's see, Cancer, how this is playing out in your energy, friend. Let's see. The Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So, actually, we're doing your next romantic encounter. So this is the overall energy around them. Okay. So they're wearing a false mask. Okay. Let's see what's causing this energy. Usually when I do the love reading, it's the mutual energy. So I needed to make sure I clarified that in my mind. All right, let's see, Cancer. What's causing this energy? So, that makes sense. You got deception and the Ten of Swords. So if someone has been deceived, obviously they're going to feel betrayed, right? Kind of kind of makes sense, right? They down bad, friend. All right, let's see. What's the Ten of Swords? The Six of Cups. So someone from your past. Okay, I told you. I just needed to give you that warning, friend, that it might not always be somebody new. The Six of Cups could be someone from your past or someone that you share children with. But we know the Six of Cups is typically the energy of a very positive, loving, caring, kind energy, reminiscing on good memories from the past, right? But the Ten of Swords, not so much. Okay. Now, let's see, Cancer. Let's see. How are they appearing in the energy? So let's see what else about them we can see. So the Page of Cups, this deck is very, very old, Cancer. My apologies. The Page of Cups. Okay. So the Page of Cups, I don't know if this is a good energy to be in if, the Ten of Swords is here, right? Because the Page of Swords is a very innocent and naive energy, right? They're just very, very in love. It's your natural energy, Cancer. The Six of Cups is not your natural energy, but it is water energy, Scorpio. It almost feels like maybe this person is in a bit of denial about this betrayal. Someone could be a little naive to the betrayal that has happened. But the Page of Cups again is, very flirty, very charming. He has something usually usually he has something nice or kind to say. It's very sweet, right? The Page of Cups. Look at that. The Tower. I didn't even see the Tower. Tower, Magician, King of Cups, and then the Empress, the Ace of Wands. Let's see. So what are their intentions towards you, Cancer? Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. The Six of Wands. That's a good energy towards you. Victory, success. It almost feels like conquering, though. The Six of Wands is a very competitive energy. It's Leo. It's very, very aggressive, right? Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. And then you have gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. So they've definitely gone through some sort of betrayal. And it almost feels like they are needing to, or maybe they are, like I said in the Page of Cups, they are trying to stay very positive about it so that they can attract more of it. Their intentions towards you, the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is not an undecided energy. I know, Cancer. A lot of people in tarot world, specifically on YouTube, right? Not in real life. But, people will tell you that the Two of Swords is someone who is undecisive. The Two of Swords is not necessarily undecided. The Two of Swords is thinking. They have to take a moment to consider all of the options possible. Again, the Two of Swords is a smaller energy of justice. So they're having to make a difficult decision. The next energy is the Three of Swords. Someone's going to get hurt. But what's the most logical and fair thing that I can do in this situation, right? Unlike the Seven of Cups, which is actually the undecided energy, the Seven of Cups, where you have all of the options laid out in front of you in the Seven of Cups, and the person can't make a decision because they're afraid they're going to make the wrong choice. The Two of Swords is they're having to make a difficult decision. And this almost feels like whoever this person is, they have done something here either to betray you, and they're trying to downplay their actions, or you've betrayed them and they're having to decide and they're having to decide if they because their intentions towards you is the Two of Swords. So they're still undecided. They're still the Two of Swords. You can't be the Ten of Swords unless you've been the Two of Swords, right? So they're having to decide. Yeah, it almost feels like letting this go. They're having, I can't even get it out, Cancer. Jeez. They're having to decide if they want to again approach you if they are the one. Gosh, they must be really nervous, Cancer. I don't stutter at all, ever. I can't even get it out. It's almost like they're deciding if it's kind of worth it. I feel like it's like they want to say something to you. Why are they the Two of Swords? The Eight of Swords. Yeah. No, it's the Nine of Swords, actually. It's the Nine of Swords. But the Nine of Swords, again, is still, it's not that different from the Eight of Swords. It's someone who is having negative thoughts in their head a lot. Again, there's a bird depicted here. If you can see the bird there, the message, right? They're kind of stressed out about sending this message because either, like I said, either they've betrayed you or you've betrayed them. But again, they're in the energy of reminiscing on the happy times, right? Gratitude. You need to be grateful. So they're in the energy of being very positive. They're kind of literally it feels very nostalgic, just period. Right? They're reminiscing on it's like they're missing you today, okay? And they're in their heads about it a lot, and they're wanting to reach out, but they're stressed out. Okay, there we go. It only took me, 5 minutes to figure it out, to get it out. I knew what I was trying to say. I couldn't find the words to put together. Let's see, the death energy, yeah. Things ending or changing with the Eight of Wands, though. That communication, movement, things that happen quickly. The Two of Wands, waiting, right? Waiting and reflecting, though. Like I said, they're undecided. Not undecided. They're having to make a difficult decision, and they are, the Two of Wands is an energy of waiting, but it's preparing while you wait, but it's also reflecting, right? It's thinking of all the things you've done to get where you are. The next energy would be the Three of Wands, which would be a really good opportunity. The Queen of Swords, it could be an air sign, a Libra here. You have all of them, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here. Let's see. With the Five of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Aw. They really feel bad, Cancer. They do, okay? The Five of Cups, regret. There's the regret. Okay, the Queen of Swords, when they're upset, can be a little spicy, friend. She got her sword up, so she may have said some things that was a little brutal, or maybe just a difficult to hear, because it's very straightforward. It's not emotional. It's not attached to emotions, right? It's the exact same. The Two of Swords is Libra energy, and so is the Queen of Swords. They're having to make a difficult decision. They don't have time to let their emotions get in the way of the facts, right? Again, it's the energy of justice, but it's connected to the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So they feel really, really bad. And then it's also followed by the Hierophant here. And we know the Hierophant would be that energy of someone who is very traditional, very traditional in relationships and religion, in a sense, very outspoken about their religious and spiritual beliefs. They feel really bad, though, Cancer. Let's see. Let's get one in the outcome. Oh. So maybe, again, I feel like that's what the deception is. The deception is that they could be acting like they don't care right now, Cancer. They're not speaking to you. Ooh, sorry. I'm sorry. I was drinking Red Bull before I started recording. Maybe they aren't speaking to you right now, or maybe you messaged them and they haven't returned your message. Okay, it's because they're stressed out. They want to say something back. They are very much so in love, like very much so. Let's get one in the outcome and see if what's gonna happen here. Who's gonna make the first call? Let's see. That's a lot. I only need one. So let's pull one. We'll still look at those. Let's see. So the 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're stressed out. It's weighing on them really, really heavy. You have the Emperor. The Emperor is usually a very decisive energy, someone who is in a position of leadership. They're very stern, very stubborn, though. The Temperance is the energy of being very patient, okay? And then the Seven of Cups, again, we spoke about the Seven of Cups when I was talking about the Two of Swords, right? The Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, right? She can't see anything that's in front of her. She can only go off what she already knows to be actual factuals, right? And then the Seven of Cups, the person actually, we can see all the options here in the Seven of Cups. In the Seven of Cups, we can see all of the options. And the person is not blindfolded. They're having to make a decision, but they don't want to, they're afraid they're going to choose the wrong thing. So many wonderful things here. What if I choose the wrong one, right? The Emperor is not undecided. I feel like this person is confused because, again, either they've betrayed you or you've betrayed them. And if they're the one that's betrayed you, it's probably like, are they trying to reach out to me out of revenge, or do they really feel bad, right? But either way, Cancer, I think they really do feel bad. And I don't think they are going to... I feel like there's a need to be patient here. They're still kind of undecided and confused. They're in their heads. I feel like it's weighing on them a lot. Let's get one more behind this 10 of Wands. The 8 of Pentacles. Very focused on work. And the Knight of Swords. I was going to say I don't think they're going to reach out, but I think they're going to be a bit mean. Okay, I told you have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy here, right? The Knight of Swords is Gemini. It's very verbally aggressive, okay? It's combative. It's someone who wants to argue, okay? They want to get their point across because they've been betrayed, okay? Or they feel betrayed, okay? So again, I told you that's the deception. They're going to act meaner than they really are. Don't forget, they're the Two of Cups and the Lovers, okay? Actually, they're the Five of Cups, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. All right, so don't let this Knight of Swords energy fool you, Cancer. They are still very, very much so in love with you, okay? And I mean like really in love. All right, so... Cancer friends, we'll leave this one here for now. I'll do energy reads, money reads all throughout the remainder of the week. Make sure you have your notifications on. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this wonderful Saturday. Don't forget to like and then hype the video. Bye, Cancer.